final race of candidates for the second round of elections in France ended in bad weather with devastating consequences. Superstitious citizens say this could be a bad sign. Rainstorm in France. In Nantes, the weather raged to the point that it brought down a wall with stones that covered cars, thunderstorms with heavy rain, street flooding, fires and blackouts, and all this madness of the elements fit into one day. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and be in the center of what is happening. See consciously. In the Saint Pasquier quarter, cars lie under a pile of stones and bricks. The storm in Nantes demonstrated the full destructive power of the elements in anger. A 3-meter wall with a booming roar collapsed on parked cars. The owner of one of them fearfully tells how it was. He had just left the house, was already crossing the road, when suddenly lightning flashed and thunder roared. Turning around, he saw a wall crumbled into stones. According to the man, it all happened after a lightning strike. He assumes that she hit one of the metal piles that held the wire mesh. She could not stand it, and everything turned out that 3 cars were covered with debris. The destruction for the inhabitants of French Nantes did not end there. The storm hit the city with heavy rain. Garden areas and streets were flooded. Emergency services received more than 2,500 calls about flooded alleys, basements and even the first floors of buildings. Sheer horror happened to the residents of 2 houses on Croissant and Charles Péguy streets. Buildings caught fire after being struck by lightning. The timely response of the rescuers who responded to the incident quickly localized and then extinguished the flames. Chimneys collapsed in 2 more houses. In the Delon district, east of Nantes, residents had to sit without electricity for some time. The hurricane caused power outages. Nevertheless, the French themselves, even without electricity, managed to publish dozens of videos about the victory of Emmanuel Macron. At the same time, after one, they accompanied the video with apocalyptic comments that this is the worst thing they have seen in their lives. My apartment is shaking from thunder, the windows are vibrating, I have never been so scared. It sounds alarming, but I note that everything worked out more than well for the French. There were no reports of casualties. The future will show whether this hurricane was a foreshadowing of the crises in France or whether it is a coincidence and evolving scenarios of worldwide climate change. Time will put everything in its place.